Hi, to keep up with the tradition of Eternity's Developers Updates call, I'm recording this one as last week's recording failed due to some technical issues with our conferencing tool. Last week, one of the main focus was the Graffiti app. So Eternity participated in Linz at the Ars Electronica and showed a blockchain graffiti use case. And there is an open source application available that everybody can use and test to draw vector graphics on a digital canvas that then will be stored and timestamped on the Eternity blockchain. And of course, another very important happening, which was last week, was September 2nd, where all Eternity Ethereum ERC20 tokens became non-transferable. There is a community discussion in the Eternity forum about it, and more than 90% of all tokens have been migrated so far, but there are still 10% around of the tokens left, which now are frozen on the Ethereum network. And a team is currently working on a solution which will kick in after the Lima hard fork that will enable 99% of those people again to still access their tokens. This will also be discussed here in the forum, so if you are one of those, please follow up. Even without being able to record last week's developer updates call, we had quite some participants, and we did the call because it's also very important for us and everyone who is working on an independent project to synchronize and update each other. Also, as in development, you have many dependencies in between wallets and SDKs and maybe public services and API providers. It's just important to have this call once a week and update each other. Participants in this call were Milen, who is working on a browser wallet like MetaMask. Nikita participated, who is currently building a smart contract editor in the browser where you can deploy and test your smart contracts. We had Hernan, who is working on a state channel payments application for merchants and customers. We had Peter, who is working on an integration for a crypto ATM cash machine that will also be showcased in Prague on September 19th. Of course, we had participants like Sergey from the core protocol team and also the state channels team and some other people who are currently working on several improvements. Like Rado, who also showed us some live code and updates how he can directly on the node perform some actions, and he will soon make this public so everybody can use these functions like 2+2 directly on the AEVM, and for sure also later on the Fate virtual machine, which will be released with Lima. We also had a new guest with us. Defura is his name in the forum. He is contributing to the Java SDK and some other areas. And yeah, this is also the Eternity Developers Update call every Friday is also a place for people who just want to join and experience the Eternity community. And at the same time, we are also welcoming application developers that are building on top of Eternity. One of this is, for example, the startup YAIR. I made a little screen recording, which I just show you here. They are doing crowdfunding and tokenization of art, and they have released their application during the Ars Electronica, and they will issue tokens for art buyers on Eternity blockchain. So this is definitely also something to follow up with and take a look at. All the links and coverage and updates are found in the Eternity forum and forum.eternity.com. So yeah, these are all updates also from last week. It was a 36th week, and I also would like to quickly go over some links and some basic updates because for everyone, for users as well as developers, it's, I think, great to see what's going on in the Eternity network. So in the forum, you will find regular updates from many different products. One is a payments application that runs on Eternity state channels. You can go into the forum and app development, and you will see the updates, screenshots, link to source code, which is all open source. You can test or get inspired by their code. This is all public and available in the forum. The same counts for our browser wallet, or for the browser wallet. Our browser wallet, one of the browser wallets developed by a community member, Milen. Also, his updates can be found here. Some are longer, some are shorter, but overall, you will always be able to follow up and try out the new achievements. The base wallet is also available and is always getting updated. You can exit it on base.eternity.com. You can use it with your ledger, or you can link it with your mobile application, which is really nice. Same as you use WhatsApp Web, for example. And yeah, regular updates are also posted here all the time in the forum. As mentioned, the crypto ATM integration moves forward. Code is public currently on the private repositories, on repositories, but also later will be available on general bytes and ATMs, which are thousands of ATMs worldwide, where you can then use buy and sell Eternity tokens or just create your first wallet. So this is also an exciting thing for adoption. As soon there will be a hard upgrade called Lima, the last scheduled hard fork in the Eternity universe. Andrea, who is one of the most active members, posted some updates about the road to Lima, which will include breaking changes and lots of work for all SDK developers, but also app developers who will need to update their SDKs in the app if they want to use the new functionality of Lima. And the DevSuite team, which was mainly focusing on Forge AE. That was a naming at the beginning, but the community thought AE project, so run a local project, does make more sense. So was renamed to AE project, and they have also published a migration guide on how to do that. Everything on a Git book, including the documentation and how to do that. So if you want to do that, please check out Git book. The links and everything, as always, can be found in the Eternity forum. Some updates, news around the mentioned Graffiti project and the Graffiti app can also be found in the forum. You can still participate. Here are some links also from the results, and also if you want to test the Graffiti app, you can go here, search for Graffiti app public testing, and you will find link to the source code. But you will also find the app itself, which runs from within the base app, and you can test it. I don't have the base app here, so you will just see the spinning icon. Please go to the base app, enter graffiti.eternity.com, and try it out yourself. So for the whole Eternity community, extremely important is the governance. The governance application also quickly improves. There's lots of public testing going on. The development is still ongoing. You can open and visit the governance application through governance.eternity.com. You can also self-host the application, and it will be one of the most important applications in the future for Eternity, as it will run also on mobile in the base app and will showcase what the Eternity community is going towards to what they want. You can delegate your votes. You can sort the different between the different questions, and you can just participate as a token holder in the future governance of the Eternity ecosystem. So please check it out if you are one of us, and yeah, give feedback to Pivo and his team on what should be better. The release for developers of the alpha editor, of the Fire editor in alpha from Nikita Fuchs, is a web IDE. It can already do lots of different things, and it will hopefully help many starters to get started with Eternity and write smart contract Sophia code. The whole editor is open source and available here. And as I said, it's also hosted on Fire editor. I don't have the link with me right now, but yeah, you can self-host it, run it on local node, or you can choose one of the hosted versions of the Fire editor, where you can just jump into Sophia code right away and start posting and playing with it. And if you're a 14-year-old, can't use your product, it's not finished yet, this is one thing that Nikita is really pushing for. And I hope that many people have fun using this Fire editor. For sure, we will see continuous updates here coming in from this. So also something important, of course, for the whole ecosystem is a fungible token standard. So there is a discussion ongoing between developers in the forum about the fungible token standard. And also, which is like what we try to establish, like a Bitcoin improvement proposals or Ethereum improvement proposals. Eternity has its AEX, which is Aexpansions. So you can go here, read about the motivation and the current design of the basic token. You can add your comments, your concerns, or your valuable input, and hopefully the community can agree on a standard that then will be widely used by application developers, startups, exchanges, and so on. So this is also can be found in the forum. Of course, one of Eternity's most important feature for scaling are state channels. So we're not only having application developers right now working on state channel applications, but of course the whole development around state channels is still ongoing. So there are many improvements on how to handle state channels, work with the FSM. There are very, very interesting forum discussions going on that you could check out if you're interested in state channel technology, user experience, app development. And of course, this is here is also the goal that pretty soon more and more application developers will have an easy life in developing Eternity applications. For all the open issues, here it's really nice linked to GitHub, to the discussion, to the ongoing design, several fixes, participant and reviewers. And of course, if you have comments, issues, if you're trying state channels yourself, please don't hesitate to file requests. You will also be able, if once accepted, see the pull requests coming in, so the implementations coming in. And yeah, we hope that this is as transparent as it can be. So please participate. Last but not least, as I said, there is YAIR has launched the application, and we have also talked about the non-transferable token migration. Soon you will find an update about how you're gonna be able to still access your tokens on Lima if your tokens got frozen on the network. And of course, if you have time next week on the 19th and 20th or 20 or 21, we have the Eternity Universe conference in Prague. There will be really hundreds of people attending and talking about all types of updates, technology, roadmap. We will see showcases. There will be a hackathon this weekend in Prague. So if you're in Prague or close to Prague, please join us. You can play around. It's not the first time we are hosting such a thing, and it's always great fun. We are really looking for all types of people that just want to get into blockchain development. Yeah, please just show up. It's for free, and we will discuss and hack together. I'll also be there. Again, back to the conference. There's a full agenda, 2 days, 3 tracks, a workshop area where you can discuss also with all the people that are hands-on code. You can listen to the talks. It will also be live streamed and recorded. So if you cannot attend every talk, just attend some of them and watch the other ones later on YouTube. And yeah, so this is it. Please, please use the forum. Yeah, the next update call for developers will be today at 3 p.m. CEST. Oh yeah, the venue is a really nice venue in Prague, Paralelní Ponies, where you also have the Hackers Congress. And the second one is La Fabrica, which is just next to it, which is also a wonderful place. And yeah, we're looking forward to see many of you there. Tickets are still available. And thanks for listening to week number 36, 2019 Eternity Developers Update. Thank you.